How's it going, superstars and divas? It is K Sparks here to give you my predictions for Survivor Series 2015. Now, one of the first matches I believe it will be for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. It is one of the semifinals, and I think it will be between Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose. Now, Kevin Owens, he is very vicious, especially with the pop-up power bombs. But I noticed this week on Monday Night Raw that when Dean Ambrose is focused, he can be just as vicious. And like I usually say, a focused Dean Ambrose is a dangerous Dean Ambrose. And I believe the winner of this match, who will be moving on to the finals, is none other than the lunatic fringe, Dean Ambrose. So I really hope Dean moves on to the finals this weekend. The second match, it will be between Roman Reigns versus Alberto Del Rio. Alberto Del Rio, he's pretty vicious when it comes to those kicks and the backstabber, and he also has his submission move, the cross arm breaker. But Roman, he can be just as vicious when he's determined as well. And he's also pretty resilient, so I'm going to go with Roman Reigns to win this match because I really want to see Roman and Dean Ambrose face off against each other. And plus, I believe that these two have more to lose than Alberto Del Rio and Kevin Owens because they already have their titles. And I feel that if they lose these matches, you know, it's not going to bother them. Well, it may bother them personally, but in the end, I don't really think it's going to bother them that much because, like I said, they have their titles. They have nothing to lose, unlike Dean and Roman. So, I'm going for Roman and Dean to move on to the finals. Another match I believe will happen. They talked about this on SmackDown. We have Tyler Breeze versus Dolph Ziggler. Tyler Breeze, the past few weeks, he has been gaining the momentum. Dolph Ziggler, he was able to gain some momentum last night on SmackDown when he super kicked Tyler Breeze right in the face. So, Tyler Breeze, he has his beauty shot finisher. Dolph Ziggler has the zigzag. And it's going to be pretty much a back and forth match, and it's going to be pretty hard to determine. But I'm going to go with Dolph Ziggler to win because Dolph Ziggler, I really like Dolph Ziggler. And I think this is going to be a good chance for him to show like, hey, I'm not out yet. So I'm not out of this business yet. I'm still here. Don't think you're going to get one up on me. So I'm going to go with Dolph Ziggler to win this match. The next match, they're going to have is going to be a Divas match. It's for the Divas Championship between Charlotte and Paige. Now, Paige, she definitely crossed the line this Monday night on Raw, and especially with her mentioning Charlotte's little brother who died, and she said on SmackDown that she'll cross any line for the championship. So I don't know. Paige, she's pretty good. Don't get me wrong, but I believe that Charlotte is going to pick up the victory and retain her championship because she's trying to defend her family honor, defend her little brother, and also defend, like, you know, I'm not somebody that you can walk over. I'm not a fluke champion. I'm a champion for a reason. So I'm going to go with Charlotte to pick up the victory and retain her championship. Another match they have is between the Brothers of Destruction versus the Wyatt family. Bray Wyatt already showed that the match will be between Kane and the Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt himself and Braun Strowman. This will be a very, very hard match. It's definitely going to show that Braun Strowman, he has that muscle, he has that power, he has that strength. But I think that if Kane and the Undertaker take out Braun Strowman, which I believe they will, I think they have a good chance of winning. So I'm gonna go with the Brothers of Destruction to win via pinfall, but they can also win by disqualification because you have the other two Wyatt family members out there, and they could possibly get involved. So I think that the Brothers of Destruction are going to win, but it's going to be between pinfall or disqualification. I'm leaning more towards disqualification, like I said, because the other two members will be out there unless somebody gets them banned from ringside or something. So I'm leaning more towards them winning by disqualification. I also heard that they are going to have a traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series match. I have no idea who the competitors are going to be. They haven't really even talked about it because it's all been focused on the tournament for the championship. So I have no idea who's going to be in it. And I believe it will be heels versus faces like usual. But I don't know. It could be anybody in this match. So it's going to be hard for me to predict on who's going to win that match when we don't even know who the competitor is. So if you're able to determine who is going to be in the match, let me know in the comments below who is going to be in that match. And finally, we have the main event. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship Finals. And like I said earlier, I believe it will be between Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose. Now this match, these two face off, it will be a difficult match. Because these guys know each other so well. They're best friends, they're brothers, they're former Shield partners. So it's going to be very difficult for me to determine who's going to be the winner of this match. And another thing, I love both of these guys, so it's definitely hard for me to pick. But I have to pick, if I have to pick one of them, like I always say, I'm going to be happy whoever wins because I love them both. But, like I said, if I have to pick one person to win the championship, it will have to be... I'm going to go Roman Reigns. I love you. I always love you, always will. But I'm going to go with my baby, my boo, my guy, Dean Ambrose, to pick up the victory. Roman, he's definitely beginning that push. But at the same time, Dean Ambrose, he's been getting that push as well. Especially, both of them have definitely been being able to get their momentum on SmackDown. So, I'm going to go with Dean Ambrose to pick up the victory this time. There are rumors that, Roman could be turning heel. Dean Ambrose could be turning heel. It doesn't matter to me who turns heel. I'm still going to love them no matter what. They're awesome competitors. So, and even if they turn heel, it really shouldn't surprise you because they came into the WWE as heels in the Shield. So, it really shouldn't surprise you if one of them turns heel. So, I'm going with Dean Ambrose to win the championship. But there's also that mystery component everybody has probably forgotten about because of the whole tournament and everything. And that mystery component is the Money in the Bank holder, Sheamus. And I'm going to be honest, I forgot about Sheamus as well. Until I heard it from somebody else that Sheamus, I remember that Sheamus does have the championship after being reminded that he is the Money in the Bank holder. And that's gonna be the, like I said, that's gonna be the mystery component. And I don't know, Sheamus, he may cash in. I hope he doesn't, because I want to see Dean Ambrose win or Roman Reigns win. But mainly, I want to see Dean Ambrose win the championship. And I don't want to see a heel take the championship away from them this soon. But in case if Roman Reigns does win, I'm pretty sure Triple H would send Sheamus out there to go after him, since Roman declined Triple H's offer to be his guy. And I don't know, Sheamus is definitely that mystery component. And I haven't seen Sheamus since last Monday. He hasn't been on SmackDown. He hasn't been on Raw this week or SmackDown this week. And it's going to be hard. It's definitely going to be a toss-up. But, like I mentioned, I'm going with Dean Ambrose to win the title. And even if Sheamus does cash in, I'm gonna stick with Dean Ambrose to retain that championship, to not want to give it up. So, those are my predictions. Let me know what you think, who you think will win these matches in the comments below. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will be posting up the results after Survivor Series on Sunday. So, until next time, I'm Kay Sparks. See you guys.